Hello guys, welcome back to SWS Boxing. Delighted to be joined with Jam from Boxing Media Hub, mate. And yes, we're here for the prediction video of the Nina Hughes Johnson fight, and the Maloney and the Bolotniks fights. And yes, pleasure to be joined with you, mate.
Pleasure to be here, mate. I've been looking to come on to SWS Boxing for a while, Sammy. You make some good content, lad.
It's a pleasure having you on, mate.
Thank you very much.
And yeah, so I think should we talk about the Nina Hughes Cherneka Johnson fight? I mean, that's for the WBA World Bantamweight title. Talk about that one.
Yeah, mate. It's a good fight. Nina, at 41 years old, you wouldn't be expecting her to be in that sort of fight, would you? But she's come back on. She came back into boxing at 39. She's really going for it now. Even in such a short amount of fights, she's on world honours. And she deserves it. She's beat Katie Healy, Tycee Gallagher, Beck Conley, Jamie Mitchell. She's on a real crest of a wave, mate. And she looks a real good, decent level fighter. Whereas you got Cherneka Johnson, the Australian, other than when she's lost to Shannon O'Connell and Ellie Scottner, who is she really for? So for me, this is a one-sided jobby, mate, and it's Nina Hughes all the way.
So you're saying points, or I mean, Nina has got those two stoppages, and she is quite a front-footed, quite an aggressive sort of fighter. I mean, she stopped Beck Conley, as we know. Beck, she's as tough as they come. Yes, that's not her biggest win, as you know the world title win over Mitchell, of course, is, but it is it's tough to get back out of there, isn't it?
It really is, mate. Yeah, it really is. But I don't think she'll stop Cherneka Johnson. I don't think Sugar Neeks gets stopped at all. She's a tough operator herself. She's never been stopped. She's got a bit of knockout power herself. She's got 6 KOs. But look, like I say, look at the people she's beat. I couldn't name you one of them, to be honest, without looking on my laptop. You know what I mean? She's lost to the 2 decent people she's fought.
Yeah, and she lost both times. And if you look at those, no offense, but you look at that Scottney fight last time out, and was she really in the fight? I thought Ellie Scottney was just too good for her.
Scottney was another level, Sam. Scottney was another level, mate. It was a masterclass, as it always is with Nina. I'm going to say Nina Smith, then Nina Hughes. I still think her of Nina Smith, you know what I mean, before she got married. But no, she's levels above Cherneka Johnson. The Australian's only there to make up the numbers. It's a certain win for our Nina.
Yeah, and I agree with you, Jam. I'm saying Nina Hughes unanimous decision. I mean, I think personally, no offense to Cherneka, because she's a decent level operator in her own right, but I think personally Jamie Mitchell and Kate Healy are better operators than her. Maybe Jamie Mitchell, because she's a good champion, and I think that's Nina's best win to date. And she made quite comfortable work out of Jamie Mitchell, who had a good fight with Shannon Courtney. So I've been very impressed with Nina, and I just think she'll be better all round than Cherneka Johnson. And I can imagine you're saying unanimous decision as well, then.
Exactly the same, Sam, mate. Exactly the same, yeah. Unanimous decision, comfortable win, comfortable. I think she'll take every round. I don't think Cherneka brings anything to the table that's going to trouble Nina Hughes.
Exactly that. I mean, who else is? I think Nina Forthland is #1 in bantam at the moment, but I mean that could be a fight for the future. Who knows?
Yeah, Dina would be a dangerous fight for her. Dina can bang. She's a very good operator, but I still think Nina would take her as well, to be quite honest.
I mean, that's one maybe in the future, but I don't know with that one. That would be tough to predict. But and then we'll go, Iman Khataev. I think that's how you say it. 6 wins with 6 knockouts, 10 rounds in the light heavyweight division against Richard Bolotniks, 27-1. Of course, Richard Bolotniks, he's got those 8 knockouts. He's upset a few of our British fighters. I mean, 2 that come to mind is Hosea Burton and Stephen Ward, who
knocked him out in the first round, didn't he?
Yeah, and Stephen's a good fighter in my opinion.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he's sort of turning into, no offense, but he's sort of turning into that sort of gatekeeper, like the Chisora sort of thing at light heavyweight, in my opinion.
Yeah.
He lost to Guzavi Dek, who's fighting David Benavidez.
Gavodzik.
Yeah, that's it. You say it better than me, mate. But yes,
he's the one fighting David Benavidez.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yeah. And he got stopped in round 6, but and then he came off a win in December against the journeyman, unanimous on 6 rounds, which you would expect him to. But yeah, he is a sort of gatekeeper. I've been impressed with this Katamayev, or however you say it. He's 6 with 6, and I think he'll keep going. I think it won't be easy because Bolotniks is a very tough operator in his own right. But I think, he will get through this fight, and I think he might stop him late on, maybe, round 8 to 7 or 7 or 8, I'll say, to Iman Miev.
Yeah, Khataev, I think the Russian, he's what, 4 years younger. He's a lot fresher. He's only had the 6 fights. He's got 6 knockouts. He's never tasted defeat. In the amateurs, he was pretty formidable as well. I think he takes Bolotniks apart. I think he stops him in 5, personally.
Oh, really?
I do, mate. I know Bolotniks, like you said, he's a gatekeeper. He's a tough lad, and he doesn't get stopped often. He's been stopped 5 times in his, 28 fights. But
Yeah.
I just think he gets taken out within 5. I think this Khataev's got something special, mate. I think you're going to see him on the big stage for the next 4 or 5 years.
Yeah. So do you think he can like be mixing it in with the likes of Yard, Bawapsi sort of people?
I think he could, Sam, I think he could. Like, Bawatsi beat Bolotniks, didn't he? And knocked him out in the 11th round. I think Khataev's going to show how much of a level he can do it. And I think he'll do it a lot earlier. And maybe that's a fight to be made for the future.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to this undercard, like, as well, because normally sometimes you don't get the best of undercards on some of these big nights. But I mean, this one I might watch from the right from the start.
Yeah.
Because there's not really a fight I want to miss. You know what I mean?
Bit like the Inoue card yesterday.
Yeah. I mean, that was top card, that one.
I got up at 5 a.m. thinking that's when it started, and it didn't start till bloody 9. I couldn't believe it. Sat there for 4 hours waiting for it. I was devastated.
Oh dear. But yeah, so the final fight we're going to predict is Andrew Maloney, 26-3 against Pedro Guevara. We'll go on that, 41-4 with 1 draw. And it's for the WBC Interim World Super Flyweight title. And yeah, so the winner will fight for the WBC title.
Yeah, this is a tough one to call, mate. Maloney's the twin brother of, obviously, Mayhem, who lost yesterday.
Who would you say is the better of the 2 brothers if you had to like go with one of them?
Oh, Jason all day long. Jason Mayhem Maloney's, honestly, is a level above, couple of levels above even. Andrew's more of he's not a journeyman. That's rude to him, you know what I mean? But he's not the same level as Jason. Jason's world honours every time. I like Andrew Maloney. He's a tough guy. He fights to the death. He'll fight until he literally can't stand. As you've seen from his brother yesterday, his twin brother. But I just think this is a tough fight, mate. Guevara's not really fought anybody that we know of. He's lost to Quadras. He lost to Taraji, who's a very good operator. But I don't know. I worry about Andrew Maloney in this one. I've got a feeling he might get knocked out. And I think he might get stopped around the 8th round.
Jam, I'm sort of thinking the same. I mean, as you know, you can't stand and trade with these Mexicans because, I mean, this Pedro, 22 KOs, never been stopped. I think he'll be very awkward for Maloney. I think, Maloney, fair play to Maloney. He's won a global WBO. So, I mean, I do like a good global title. But he has been stopped and he has been, hurt at times. And he has been badly knocked out before. And I can see the sort of thing where he, unfortunately, gets engaged in the wrong sort of fight. And I can see him getting knocked out in maybe, I think it might be round 6 to 8, sort of where you're sort of sitting.
That's pretty much where I'm sitting, matey. Yeah, because he got knocked out by Jundo Nakatami, didn't he? Which was quite a brutal one. He's lost to Judy Flores. He beat Conception though, so he can fight. You know what I mean? It's not like
he's all right. I mean, he's
not a bummer. He's just not Jason, is he? He's not Mayhem. He's just not Mayhem.
I don't see at the moment, from what I've seen, I just can't see him winning the world title as of yet.
No,
but maybe we haven't seen the best of him. But
yeah, he's got a bit of time to go. Yeah, he's still got some fights left in him. It's in Australia, so you never know. He might pull it. It might be his heyday. He might come out and have a right good crack, and he might do the job. Let's hope so, Sam. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd like to see him do it.
I would really love to see him beat this Mexican, but Mexicans are just built tough and they're teak tough, and they're very difficult to get out of there. And this guy's never been stopped. I just can't see it, mate. But let's wait and see. A good card, nevertheless, though, eh?
Exactly that, Jam. And before I let you go, do you know what time it starts, like the show?
I think it's about 2 in the afternoon, like to us, because it's in Australia. So it'll be about 1, 2 in the afternoon. Something
Oh.
like that.
Oh, that'd be good then. Bit of afternoon boxing.
That's it, mate. That's it. Let's
Oh,
hope it's all good fun.
good stuff, Jam. Thank you for your time, mate. And yeah,
Absolute pleasure, Sam.
anytime, Jam. Bye, mate.
See you, buddy.
Bye.